I'm Real Wood. Mike is on line 7. Mike, you have a great question, I believe.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on. My question is for you all is with Chevrolet not making it to the big dance in the last, 3 years?
Yep.
Do you think that it's time for them to maybe look into something like a Roush Yates or a TRD engine package?
Mike, great question. 3rd year for Chevy to be shut out of the championships, Dale. Do they need to be concerned and make some changes?
I think that they certainly need to be concerned. Yeah, that's not what you want. And, you know, especially at a time that NASCAR has made the rules to where you have a parity, you know, and everybody seems to have that chance. But I think they got behind. Always hard to catch up when you fall behind. And nothing against the Camaro because it's a great car for the road. But when they built that, they had a lot of struggles and spent a lot of time in doing that. So I don't know about the drivers don't seem to think that their engines are down in comparison. But that's always a difficult thing to look at. Toyota, I said this and not trying to take credit because everybody knew it, but in 2007, when I went to drive for Michael Walton, obviously Toyota just came in. And just getting to know those people, I said, they're going to change the way business is done here. And they've come in here and made a real difference in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I don't hear the Chevy drivers complain about power. I just don't. I hear them complain about drivability. I hear them complain about what their car does and the knife edge that it's on. So it appears to be more of the aero and the cars that they have more so than power. So I don't think a TRD engine program / Roush Yates engine program is going to change what we see. I think it's those teams need to come together and figure out what car. You know, the Vega was a nice car.
I did not think the Vega would get a shout out.
I did.
Well, it's interesting. We heard, you guys remember at Talladega, they had their super secret, the Corvette is coming out meeting, which was, of course, a great fertilizer for the lawn. But
yes, it was.
You know, when you see a guy like Chase Elliott and what he can do at the Roval, in your mind you go, that's what Chevy needs. They need that kind of performance every single weekend. And the truth is it's not.
But they can't get it out of that car.
Right.
They just can't get that out of that car. That car seems to be track specific sometimes.
Right. And at those ones, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they're fast on the speedways, they're fast certain places, but the mile and a half racetracks just don't suit them.
Yeah, you know, I've been told by a couple of the Chevrolet drivers that when that car was presented to NASCAR, it was in full-out trim. This is the best that we got, everything we can do to it. So there was no room to go anywhere with that car after that. So they've been kind of stuck right there with not a lot of wiggle room to do things. And so that's kind of made it a little bit more difficult. They do great things, you know, and they have a great group of drivers there. But need to step it up. We need all the makes, you know, when we show up for the final race.
Everybody with a shot at winning. Good call.
Hey, Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.